What? I want someone to record me. I don't have a tripod. Alright, so yeah, you're recording?
Yeah.
You can do a thumbs up. Alright, so a scoop of your choice of pre-workout. Her, my camera person, that's always like, oh, I'm so tired. Oh. So this will really help. So yeah, so in theory, that should give you energy or like get you pumped up for your workout. It doesn't always happen, but it might be just like a mental thing, but I think it does help. Alright, so we're here in Muscle Beach in Chicago, but without the beach. But it's actually handlebars. So right now first, this is actually a gym that Steve Cook did that commercial in, and I'll place that commercial right here.
Out the door before the paper arrives. Get to the gym before the guy who owns the gym. This is the push that makes the future appear.
So I'm gonna start off my back exercise with some deadlifts. The most important part before you start deadlifting is that you need a stretch. So you should do some of your favorite stretches. But me, I usually like to do some leg swings, like another one backwards, like some lunges. Just how I usually stretch, how I would stretch before my leg day. So any stretch that just feels right. I also stretch my upper body a little bit, so I keep my back stiff when I'm deadlifting. So that's before I actually get to my actual warm-up sets. And now that you're doing your favorite stretches, you go on to the actual deadlifting. So when you're deadlifting, you gotta keep in mind that you always, like, just like with any other compound movement, like the squat, the bench press, standing overhead press, you always gotta try to keep your back contracted, like retract like that. Chest out, lower back arched, not too arched though. And when you're deadlifting, so I like to keep my feet neutral. I don't know, well, me personally, I like to keep my feet parallel or neutral. So a normal stance, like if you were to just walk and like stop, that'll be my starting position with my feet. So I like to keep them both pointed forward, and then so you gotta keep your chest up, lower back arched, shoulder blades back as back as possible. Then when I go down, I like to use these little whatever they're called as markers. So I will grip it usually like so. Well, however you feel comfortable. I like to grip it like my middle finger right here between both of them when I pick it up. So when you're going down, you have it all the way up. So when I first start, you gotta not carry the weight with your arms, if that makes any sense. Like, don't carry the weight. You gotta use your hands as basically as hooks. So you grab it, you just let, because it's like if somebody comes and just like pushes the weight, it'll swing because you're not really gripping it hard, or you're just holding on to the bar. So then you have your chest out, back arched. Then you gotta do basically the two movements. So the first movement is you gotta like bring your hips backwards. So you're gonna be doing this movement, right? You're gonna be doing this movement, and also the other movement you're gonna be doing is bending your knees. So you gotta put them both together. So you gotta do them at the same time. Don't do one and then the other. So then you're gonna bring your butt backwards and your knees, and bend your knees. So you're in the bar both simultaneously. And I like to stop in my mid shin. All right, let's see. Go from side. Demonstrating with the lighter weight, so it could be easier to show. So simultaneously, same time. And usually when I'm past my knees, so you kind of just drag the weight down your thigh until I'm at my knees. So you bring your butt back and slight bend on your knees. And then when you're at your knees, I like sit down a little bit until I'm in my mid shin and bring it up. So when you're here, you kind of just thrust your hip forwards. And it's just just a warm up. And then after that, instead of still warming up, I like to do some bent rolls just to keep more blood flowing through the body and upper body specifically. Right there, you just bend forward with your butt backwards. Try to keep your back stiff and bring the weight towards your belly button area. And so yeah, so for those beginners, you can just stick to this weight for like, I like to do 3 to 4 sets. When I first started, I did like 3 to 4 sets of 10 reps, which is, I think, is ideal for beginners, so you get the form right, build some strength, and then after time goes on, you add the appropriate weight. All right, let's see. Now we get proper form. Hey, shut the f up. All right, as you are you recording? All right, as time goes on and you perfect your deadlift and you start to add more weight, it's important to remember to always keep your form intact. Like, just because people tend to, when they're adding more weight and they're going heavier, they tend to let their form, they forget about their form a little bit because they just want to get the weight off the floor. So always keep in mind to always try to remember that you gotta form comes first. So when going heavy, just think about how you will be doing, how you will be lifting the weight if it were to be less weight, if that makes sense. So if you're doing this way, just remember how you'll be so disrespectful. Alright, so if you're doing this way, just try to imagine how your form will be if you were just doing the bar, if that makes any sense. Because that's how people usually get hurt, is when they do more weight and they forget about the form and they just try to yank out the floor and then they sprain their back or, you know, pull a hamstring or some shit. So yeah. Also important to, when you're doing the weight, I also forgot to say that when you're deadlifting, you gotta keep your head neutral. So how you'll be looking forward is how your head should be when you're picking up the weight. So if you're down here, don't have your neck up like that because you'll strain your neck muscles, and you know that's a problem. So when you're picking up the weight, head neutral. So just have it like that way you can look up with your eyes, but you don't like tilt your head upward because then you're gonna hurt yourself. Also, another note. Also, another note. Even if you're working with lighter weight of the, compared to your actual set, I always try to do I have like a kind of like a routine that I do. So I just come up to a weight and I pick it up like as if it was really heavy weight. You get me? So like, if I'm doing, because usually people tend to, like, with doing less weight, they just come, pick it up, whatever. So like, I try to keep the same mentality throughout all my sets, same kind of routine. So I come up to it. So I treat all the weight the same, even though it's less. So when you go up to that heavier weight, you don't get as intimidated. Also important to stay hydrated throughout your workout and to appropriate amount of rest, and don't just jump into your working sets. Actually warm up, take your time. Also if necessary, you have back problems, if you have a weak grip like people, and just for anything else, there's like the appropriate accessories. Like if you have weak back, weak lower back, there's belts, weightlifting belts that could actually really help you out. Like so, that was mine, but I don't need it. And so there's weightlifting belts for that. There's gloves to if you don't want man hands or trophies. Trophies, these are called hard work. But if you don't want those, you can use little baby gloves if you want, like some people. And they're just appropriate accessories and equipment for you to utilize. Headphones, wireless, yeah, to make your workout more comfortable. Yeah. Right now, this is my actual set, my working set. I like working heavier weight for less reps. So I go to 275 pounds for 3 sets of 5 reps. That's the goal. Well, that's what I like to do because I like lifting heavier. And but what I recommend for beginners is that you do less weight, more reps, work on your form, work on it's called hypertrophy training, which you do like a lot of reps, build up some muscle, some endurance or whatever. But yeah, as the time goes by, I feel like it's best to work with heavier weights and less reps with your main compound movements, and that's what I'm doing. What? Shut my face. It's just nice and iron. Alright, well now I'm actually gonna start the printing. Alright, well actually first of all, this video is probably gonna be really short. I'm just going to conclude what I'm gonna do right now, which is printing the shirts, practicing with the design, and just to see how it come out. Like basically the first test is what I'm gonna include. So right now just checking the temperature of this. It needs to be a certain temperature to properly dry the shirts. It's around, because I still really haven't figured it out yet, but it's around the right temperature. So here we have, watch out with that, it's hot. Alright, so this is a shirt I'm practicing on. Like, it already has a stain, but it's because it's just practice shirt. It's not actually something I'm gonna wear or give my girlfriend to wear. So I'm gonna practice right here. Actually, I need to cover this first. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna use this black ink to start off to practice with, because it's cheaper than the other one. One part actually applying the ink on the screen. Get a sick angle with this. Alright, so I'm gonna apply some ink. We should get a dope picture of me for Instagram. Right, now to apply the ink on the screen. After I got my Instagram pictures.
Do I have to show the jar too?
Now I'm just gonna do a couple shirts so I could have a couple tests. So I want to practice like a couple of methods to of different ways to dry the shirts to make the ink permanent. So that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah. So first you gotta flood the screen. I'll put it in bam 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 bam. Alright, you'll see.
Wow. You messed up.
Yeah. No. Alright, so now let's see how it came out. Oh, damn, we see our first mistake. I didn't apply enough pressure over here, so I'm gonna go back and do it. Which up? Well, this is just a test. I wasn't planning on wearing this anyways, but damn, there's a little ink right there. That's bad. Alright.
What do you mean?
That's bad. Alright, so now I'm gonna place it over here just to see how it would dry. Leave that there for a bit. Just let all the ink evaporate. And now I'm gonna try again with another shirt. Alright, since just practice, I'm gonna wear this. It doesn't matter how I place the shirt.
Okay,
That one came out way better. Now let's see the process over here. See how it's going. Record over. So the goal is to make all of the ink reach 121 degrees Celsius. Everything, yeah, make sure. Alright, so it seems like it's about there.
more.
But I'm gonna leave it there for a little bit, just to make sure. So now, let's see how it came out. So this is a practice one, right? Let's see. Damn, it's just hot. Just to the fingers touch, it's dry, right? You can see. But what I want to make sure it doesn't crack, and you see that? It's not that bad. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's better than like most of them I printed.
Yes.
Right? So I stretch it out. Oh, you see? I stretch it out and you can see the white things. But it's because before like last year when I was printing, how do you say? I would print them and then I would stretch it out. Like, so say I'll stretch it out right here. I'll stretch it, and it would crack. And then when I would unstretch it, I'll let it go. It will stay cracked and it would be really noticeable. So this one didn't. So for a first try, I think this is actually pretty good, really good. I think I had to do like I gotta do like an extra pass after the ones I actually did. So this is gonna be a practice shirt or a rag or something. Nuka? Cause I did what did I do today? Deadlifts, cause I did deadlifts today. So yeah, that's basically the process. Hopefully it comes out good. And I'll record right now again when I'm kind of done and like going on to the next thing, which probably be tie-dyeing the shirts. So because we want the shirts that we're gonna make with that design or with that whatever, want it to be tie-dye just so it can be a little bit cooler. This is probably gonna be a really short video. It's gonna have this and it's gonna have probably just tomorrow's workout, and that'll probably be it. Not really a vloggy-ish video, just like more of a update on what I'm doing with my business and how it's going. Gang gang. Alright, so good morning guys. It's the morning. And first, before I go to the gym, I'm gonna help my dad out, or I'm gonna help at my dad's shop real quick with something. And then after that, I'll probably go work out. I just uploaded my video. Oh, and I probably won't record while I work out because I have no one to record me, and I don't have a tripod because it broke. I need to get a new one. Hopefully my 2 waffles and a little glass of milk can fuel my workout, make me break up some PRs, and have a good ass workout. And I'm done with my workout, and as expected, I didn't record because I don't have a tripod or someone to record me because no one likes me. Yeah, good workout. Did it pretty quick, pretty intense. So I did everything pretty fast. I didn't record, and right now I'm gonna go eat and go play soccer hopefully. And I'm probably not gonna record much there because again I don't have anyone to record me. So here's a clip. Here's a clip instead of me complaining. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Yeah, guys. See you guys when I get a chance to actually record stuff, or when my next clips, my little baby clips of me playing soccer or somebody just kicking the ball or something. Hopefully you guys. And yeah, see you guys in a bit.
I never hit with my left así de good. So it was going in the corner, pero abajo. So el goalie fue.
I just finished playing, man. I didn't play like I didn't play up to my standards. And now I'm gonna go home and work on the shirts. So just wanted to give a little update since I don't have that much footage. Okay, I'm home. I got a couple other things done. Now let's see how the shirts came out. Also, I'm wearing shorts, so don't look at my calves. Alright, shirt number 1, let's see how it came out. My first time tie-dyeing also, so Don't go crazy in the comments. Not too shabby. Gonna make a big fat logo on this right here in the middle. Oh yeah, not too bad. It's actually pretty decent. Well, in my opinion. Number 2. So yeah, those are the shirts. I'm about to go to the laundromat and wash them and dry them because that's what the instructions say. And I'll see you there. Not too bad. Alright, so I'm waiting for the machine to properly heat up to get to the right temperature. So I'm watching the Golden State versus Cavs game 3 right now as I wait. You can probably tell how long it takes me to edit videos by, like, if you watch basketball and you're like, oh, the Cavs, no, the Warriors won the finals like 2 weeks ago, and you're barely uploading this video. I'm printing on these shirts. I'm gonna use black ink. I'm gonna use black ink for the design, and hopefully it come out good. I'll update you right now in a bit. Apply the ink with one hand. Let's see how that goes. Man, I really need a. Look at that. Nice and pretty. So, since I don't have anyone recording me, like I said 1,000 times already, I'll show you guys when I'm done.
So Horsey's professional videographer is here, and so far he has one done.
Who's that? You?
I'm the professional videographer, but
That one came out decent.
the corner right here got messed up, but that was his first one.
Yeah, but it's still good though.
These are drying.
They're still wet.
It looks pretty good. I don't see any mistakes.
Yeah, one of them. Well, I'll show. I think I don't know is that one.
The
I think
tie-dye came out pretty cool. I just don't like
Alright, show me
all the
that.
white spots. What if they want to see it again? The back of this one looks cooler. This one came out nice too. And right now, yes, this one down here, it looks, the pattern looks cool from over here. And
This is the last shirt. And then after all these, I dry the front side, I'm gonna do the back side. I'm gonna do the little logo or whatever. And yeah,
That's where he messes up?
that's how it's going so far.
oh, I touched it.
So I'm finally done with the shirts, and I don't want to talk too loud because everybody's sleeping and I don't want to wake them. But yeah, these are shirts. I mean, for my first batch, batch of shirts I made, didn't come out too bad. Nice and black. This one is actually one of the better ones, but let's see. Like you can see right here, it's not black enough. And that's how a lot of them are. So yeah, I need to work on that. And also, I started having problems with the screen. Like it started to like peel off. So ink could have gone through there. But I patched it up luckily. But yeah, I started having a lot of problems. So I need to work on that. This first little set of t-shirts that I made actually really, I learned a lot, like what I need to do next time or whatever, so really good. So thank you guys so much for watching my shirt video with a little bit of workout and stuff. So I'll see you guys in the next one.